Hello and welcome back to the Kelsey blog.
Tonight, our subject, David, love won, love lost. David lived by the sea. Oh God, I don't. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't remember the poem. Hello, audience. Tonight we're talking about David and Annabel Lee. She lived by a cottage by the sea, and together they were happy as they could be. And I can't rhyme, unlike Edgar Allan Poe.
Hello and welcome back to the Kelsey blog. Today we will be discussing love, life, and other L words.
So, this is the story of a David. David lived in a small town of and he went every day to the cruise, and he studied many things there, mathematics and literature and history, but the most important thing he studied was love. Now, David found himself in contact with a most extraordinary woman.
I think you mispronounced that.
This is the Kelsey blog.
What he said.
Tonight, we are putting David's troubles to use.
Welcome back to the Kelsey blog. Today we'll be discussing my hand, my other hand, and the dramatic motions that follow.
Was David's favourite woman in the whole world, and he hunted her through the fields and the meadows. He hunted her silently and he hunted her quietly, and she never even knew he was there. And he moaned wails of a ghost's despair. To his friends and family, but no one listened. And in the end, he mustered his courage and ventured out of the shadows at last and spoke. He spoke. And he told her his truest feelings, and she rejected him. She told him, "I'm sorry, but my heart is promised to another. Until the 3 fire pearls of the land are restored to their rightful place, I cannot accept any man as my lover." And David's heart was much sorrowed by this, for he knew that the fire pearls had been lost for decades, embedded somewhere in the 10 seashore palaces. And so he went to the seashore and lived there. And he thought to himself, "I am but a humble Asian, half black, half white, half Jewish, all Mormon. How can I reclaim the fabled fire pearls lost in the 22 diadems of the north? How can I reclaim them?" And so he set off in search in the 29 provinces of the west and the 2 city-states of the east. And he searched, and he searched, and he searched in Cupertino, and he searched in San Jose, and he even searched in exotic Gilroy. This was the extent of his search, and at last he found them! The 3 fire pearls. But then he went back home to find his beloved. And he found her, and she looked at him, and he presented the fire pearls to her, hope high in his heart. And she looked at him and said, "I'm sorry, but I am promised to another. I cannot take any as my lover until the 3 stars of the west rise and the 3 stars of the east sink." And David looked at her, and in his heart he knew the truth. She would never be his. For every task he completed, for every stables cleaned, for every chimera slain, another would appear. And he turned away, and he left her, and he led a new life, but never could he free his heart of her spell, the spell of God. And that's our story for tonight, viewers. We hope you have a good night. Be safe on the ride home. That's all for tonight. Good night, viewers, and we hope you all have a good Kelsey. And it was at this point that David realized he was a furry and a pedophile. And he stalked her, he stalked the Katsuni who he had taken. Oh God. taken in place of the woman he could never have but would always love. And he stalked her on the Facebook, he stalked her on the internet, he stalked her everywhere. Except in real life, where he was too much of a coward to stand. Also, that's sort of illegal and he could get arrested. And he stalked this Kasuni because he was a furry. And, something obscene goes here about furries. Because everyone hates furries. Furries.
In the solar system.
David is planning to blog. He's planning to blog about a woman, a Kitsune, naked, to her. This is madness. This is blasphemy. And I'm going to kick him down a well. Because this is Sparta. That is all.
Look at this.
Hi, I'm Kelsey Hyam, and, Bye!